What is up, everybody? You're back on the Agras YouTube channel. As you can see by today's title, we've got two brand new drones coming. We're really excited about this. We think it's really going to change the way we do things. More acres, more productivity. We're both really excited about it. We're on the way to the shop right now to meet the freight truck. So let's get up there and unload these drones. Alrighty, everybody, just got up here to the shop. Looks like the freight semi beat me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set you guys up on a tripod. I'm gonna jump on the forklift and we're gonna get these babies unloaded. Alrighty, everybody, we got them unloaded and here they are. Two Talos T60Xs. The whole kit. We're pretty excited about it. A lot of you guys are probably gonna say, Jason, why didn't you guys go with the T100? It's real simple. Drones are like iPhones. You go out and you could spend $1,000 on the latest iPhone, and then a year later, that iPhone is only worth $700 new. Same thing with these drones, right? Drones are just big technology. That's really all they are. The T60s came out about a year ago, and they're proven. They did a great job this year. Guys are getting monster acres out of them. They're just good drones. Not that the T100s aren't good drones, they're just not proven yet, and they're really expensive. You know, for what we paid for these, we could get one T100, right? So that was our reasoning behind this. If your operation sees a T100 as fit, not a bad idea. Me and Dad talked about this a lot, and this is what we saw fit with our operation. Another thing to be watching out for on the Agras channel, is this trailer behind us. We're gonna go with two of them. And the reason being is not that we weren't efficient with two DJI T50s, which you see right there. Like I said, it was efficient, but going with two trailers and two bigger drones is gonna be much more efficient. Also, we'll be able to keep two growers happy at once that way. You know, multiple times on the corn run, we had guys calling us and we just couldn't get there, right? We'd say, oh, we can be there tomorrow or the next day. And they would just say, oh no, I'll call somebody else. With two rigs, ideally, if we're on a big grower, we can split off and then go and take care of, like I said, two guys at once. So just something to be watching out for. Alrighty, now that we got the two fresh units here, what we're gonna do next is wait on Dad. He's out running around. I don't know what the crap he's doing, but he's doing something. But he's gonna be here soon. Once he gets here, we're gonna give you guys a first-hand look on an unboxing on these Talos T60s. I'm really excited. I feel like a kid on Christmas. I want to just tear into them, but I want Dad to experience it with us. So yeah, we'll check back in once he gets here. Hello there, John.
Hello.
You're late.
Filming, eh?
I am filming.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like me to say?
What do you have to say?
Well, besides I'm awesome, I've made 2 customer calls today.
Oh, well, how about that?
How about that? I'm ahead of the game.
Aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice.
What are we doing today?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, we got the drones.
Yeah, there they are.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
What do you think?
It's pretty awesome. You haven't opened them up yet, huh?
No, I waited just for you to open them up.
Wow, it's like Christmas time.
That's what I said too. It's like I feel like a kid on Christmas.
Wow, I have to take a picture.
Take a picture.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, we're gonna unbox these things. We'll set you guys up on the tripod, and we're gonna get a first-hand look. Alrighty. Dad, what's the first thing that you notice?
The first thing I notice, obviously, is the size. This one's a lot bigger. The motors are bigger. Obviously, the tank is bigger on the 60. But just the arms, I guess they're not bigger in diameter than the 50.
I think they are, honestly. They look like they're a little, I mean, my thumb will not touch my middle finger there. Maybe not.
I don't know. I think the arms are the same size, but everything else is just bigger. As we said, the main difference is the battery. The battery on this one is going to be in the front versus it's in the back on the 50.
Right.
So that's different. And then I'm just looking at the positioning of the arms on this. The rake is different. So this one's raked more to the front. The back arm's set lower on the 60.
Yeah.
Quite a bit different. When you look at the airframe, from the side, the angle is different. So
yeah, you can really see it right here.
yeah, but I mean it's cool. The props are different. I don't know if they're just different plastic or what, but
Different material.
different material. I don't know if these are. I don't think they're interchangeable. I have no idea. I'm guessing no.
I don't think so. No.
But
what I really notice is, I mean, this obviously the biggest thing people notice is this is a 4-motor design. That's an 8-motor design. So you see this, little motors here, big motors here. The 8-motor design is good. If a motor goes out, it'll keep flying. Something tells me if a motor goes out on this one,
we're going down.
We're going down.
The batteries, obviously, check out the battery size.
Batteries, huge. Controllers are obviously the same. But one thing I really like about this, and I think Dad, you liked it too, is whenever you go to pull a battery out on the T50s, you had to push this. Not that it was a pain, but this, you pull it right out and it comes right up.
Yeah, right here on the sides.
Yep. You see it kind of latches out.
So that's kind of cool.
Another thing I really like is these big 4 pins right here. That's the battery connection. I really like that as opposed to the T50 is these things. I know there are a lot of guys had problems bending these. You bend that, you're out of commission.
I mean, you know, obviously
tank size bigger.
Tank size bigger, so bigger screen there.
Bigger tank. And this is actually the 13-gallon tank. We're getting the 16-gallon tanks for these, so they'll be bigger. Looking forward to that. One thing I don't know that I'm a fan of, obviously you guys have seen our videos. When we land, we come in and we land them, and the battery on the T50, what I liked is whenever we'd land like this, and you just pull the battery right out and start filling. This, the battery's on the other side, so I think we're gonna have to land sideways or what have you, but the way they're going, sitting right now, is flying forward. But yeah, another thing I noticed is we struggle with this sometimes. Look at the lights, Dad. These were the headlights on this. They were okay, they were pretty bright, weren't they?
Yeah.
Check these babies out. Big LEDs.
So what I'm going to be anxious to see is when we're flying at night. So anybody that's flown a 50 knows that when you're flying at night, you really can't see a lot. One is the lights. The other is you get so much of the prop in your controller. So I'm just wondering, running these other props, you know, maybe you won't have that and you'll be able to see a little bit better at night.
Yeah, as you can see, these bottom props here, our camera is right here on a gimbal. These bottom props, you could really see because these lights would shine on the props and you could really, really see it.
So we might have better visibility. I'm hoping better visibility at night. I'm sure they improved that. The lights look brighter or bigger. Hopefully they'll be brighter. But yeah, I mean, initially it's obviously just a little bit bigger. 4 motors instead of 8. we've got more capacity, more speed, so hopefully,
Yeah.
increase productivity.
Yeah, significantly more speed. The T50 flew at 30 feet per second, which comes out to like what, 21, 22 mile an hour.
Yeah.
These fly at 45 feet per second, which comes out to about 30 mile an hour. So yeah, I kind of shared with them earlier, the goal is just increased productivity and increased efficiency. And I think that these drones are really going to get us there.
Did you talk about why we didn't go with the T100?
I did, 60s. Yeah. I told them it was, guys, these drones are really like iPhones. They're really just big technology. These have been out for a year. They've been tested. They're proven. And they're significantly discounted right now, right? The T100s are the new big thing. And they're expensive. And we talked about it a lot. I mean, we contemplated getting a T100. But like I said, they're not proven. And they're really expensive right now, just like an iPhone. You go out and get the latest iPhone, you're gonna pay what, $1,200?
Probably.
And in 9 months, they're worth $700. So.
And the big thing was the T100s. The fact that the battery, 2 gallons the acre, you're not going to be able to get your tank empty with the current battery. At least that's what we've been told. So that was a concern because everything we fly, and we fly a little burn down at 3 gallons, but everything's been 2. So we just really felt we were getting more bang for our buck with the 60s for now. We're able to make a decent upgrade for, a lot less money. So we're trying to be smart with our money so we can invest in another rig. And we decided to go with these T60s. We think it's a good fit for us. I'm sure T100s are a good fit for everybody else. And we'll be watching and see how they perform. I mean, we could be wrong on our assessment of the 100. I think we'll have one in our fleet at some point. But for this year, for what we want to do with our upgrades, we just felt going with the 2 T60s at a discounted rate and having the opportunity to get rid of 2 really good T50s. It was just prime time to trade. So that's what we did. We're looking forward to trying this out. So too bad it's too windy today and we can't fly.
Yeah, right. But yeah, as Dad mentioned, he mentioned getting rid of the 50s. These are actually sold. We sold these to a gentleman out in Oregon. Just waiting for him to send somebody to come pick them up. These drones were great. About 6,000 acres on one and about 4,000 acres on Dad's. This is Dad's drone right here, actually. Great drone. These T50s were great, good starter drones for somebody who's looking to go start a company. But we're just moving on, upgrading. So with that being said, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That helps us out substantially. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, guys. We got to get there. But yeah, with that being said, we'll catch you guys next time.